Hello there, people of the internet, and hello again, I'm TheMBmulti, and welcome to part 28 of my Rome Total War True Roman campaign as the Julii. In the last episodes, in the previous episodes, we captured some of our Briva over here from the Britons. The Britons don't really offer a lot of resistance anymore, although there is this army, but 5 units, so I guess it's a lot of warband. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'd appreciate it if my computer would stop doing that. Alright, and we're back. So, for some reason my computer ults out Rose of the War, but alright. Anyway, so yeah, we captured some more Briva with a sally out battle in the last episode. And we also captured Cordoba with this legion. Cordoba's training units here. It should be... The public order is 60% only, but it should be fine because the next turn the temple's done, we'll have extra garrison. Oh yeah, also we're planning to take over the Senate. Look at how much the people love me. You are hungrily popular with the plebeian classes, and feated as a hero of Rome whenever you enter the city. You could float a trireme in the drinks that the people offer to buy for you. Yeah, also we are sending the reinforcements to Spain. This legion is still using pre-Marian units, with the exception of the archers that we trained at, I believe, Osca or Carthago Nova. This is the rest of that legion. You see regular legionnaires, auxillia, and some regular cavalry. As you can see, there are 4 spots for the archer, 1 spot for the general, and eventually another one for the eagle cohort. So, and all of them have experience in armor upgrades. So, these once they reach Spain, I will dismantle these guys, and then we can have a proper legion in Spain. This is the legion that's going to take over the Senate. Ironically, it's not even the faction leader itself; it's his son, the factionaire. Let's take a look at the family tree. We've got a couple new guys coming. As you can see, a lot actually. So he's also got a son finally, because he only had 2 daughters before, but now he has actually 2 sons. Numerius Julius, who is going to be the new emperor, and Sextus Julius, who will be the heir until he gets a child of his own. So he is 68 years old, so he is not going to last that much longer. He's already 45. So he won't reign for that long either. But Aulus the Great is probably going to be the first emperor of Rome in around 200 BC, which is about 200 years earlier than usual. Yeah, at the same time we're having a little bit of problems with the Dacians. As you can see, they've already declared war, but they're besieging Provilicium. We managed to train 1 guy here, but this legion is on the way to take it out. And also we will attack the final settlement of the Thracians in this episode. With this guy. Because these 2 legions are going to destroy Dacia. The other guy is fighting the British on his own, and the other guy is fighting the Spanish on his own. I'm really alright with all of that, with the exception of this guy, because as you can see there are a lot of Spanish forces, so that could potentially be a bit of a problem, but right. Anyway, also if you look at the financial situation is coming around very nicely. Even though we're spending a lot of money on the soldiers, it seems to be turning out alright. And if you go here to diplomacy, as you can see, there are some other big factions around here. Because of course, not only I have grown by taking over all these lands, there are some other factions that are pretty big. The Greek city-states own entire Anatolia. They own like this area as well. And by the looks of that, and that, Egypt is also very big. Egypt has all of this. Egypt is not at war with the Greek city-states though, as you can see. They're at war with Carthage, that's why they captured Tripolitania. They're also at war with Parthia, so they're taking all these areas as well. Yeah, Parthia is allied with all the enemies of Egypt, and also the Greek city-states. Greek city-states are only fighting Armenia, which, as you can see, owns all of this here, but I don't really think it's that big anymore. So yeah, we had like the big Dacian kingdom, which used to be the biggest barbarian kingdom out there, or like kind of the same as the British. But as you can see, we've reduced that by a significant amount. They only have 5 settlements, no 6, 7 left. 7 left. They lost their 2 most important ones: the capital over here, and this one, which was also their other big city, and this one's gonna fall soon, Scythia territory, after we captured that of Thrace. Also, by killing Thrace, we eliminate another of our enemies, and we can fully focus on getting these barbarians dead, because these 3 barbarians are the only 3 barbarians left in the game. All the other factions are Eastern factions or the Greeks. So we are at war with the only 3 barbarians factions that have existed. We haven't even killed a single faction yet, because we didn't kill the Gauls because the Gauls were killed by the British. And we haven't fought any, and we also didn't kill the Germans because they were also killed by the British. But yeah, the British are going to be killed by me, as well as the Dacians and the Spanish. So it is slowly but surely coming around. Also, these guys have been damaged. Next turn that will be fine. Also, really quickly, going to check out the faction scroll. Look at how good that's going on. Top 5 factions. So as you can see, Egypt is like going down a little bit. The British, for some reason, like experiencing a little bit of growth over there. But I am by far the strongest, and I believe also largest faction. Let's check that. Militarily, it's going down for some reason. Don't know why. Probably because I'm not recruiting as much anymore. Production is not really that interesting to look at, but okay. Yeah, territorial ranking. I'm easily the biggest faction in the game. Financially, I'm not that very strong. The Senate is actually extremely wealthy. Well, a lot more wealthy than I am. But that won't last very long. Rome is making... Wow, it said that the Senate is like extremely rich, but Rome is making minus 2,828. So, wonder where that money came from, but okay. Also, this guy is not very good, so I'll send him off to kill that guy. So they can practice and gain some skills. There we go, he gained 3 skills by 1 mission, that's pretty good.
Who shall die this day?
So he's pretty alright. Right, so I don't really know when the perfect opportunity is to attack, because we only have this legion to do it. And I want to attack before the Senate mission over here is done, because then I will not fail by the Senate mission, because that's the rule of this campaign. So I've got 3 turns to make the attack. I guess I'll just like besiege this and then wait for them to come around. So I've got a lot better units than they do, but they have a lot of artillery, but yeah, we can kind of deal with that. Anyway. And then they cannot give me any stupid missions anymore. Which is what I really look forward to. Like, fucking telling me that I need to go to war with the Carthaginians, even though I'm just getting the upper hand. Okay, we're not going to do that. Forgot to move that guy back in. When I'm just getting the upper hand of the barbarians, then the Senate tells me, alright, go to war with an entire different faction, just because we want to. And that's really annoying. And also, I need to retrain these guys again, because I didn't load from the autosave. Right, you need to hire that mercenary, and go into settlements. Hey, we were also training some guys here. Oh, that was for that. Never mind. That was for some of our Briva. Hopefully they won't attack. Even if they do, this legion is right next to them. So we just have to cut our way through these guys and then we just relieve the siege at Trier. This settlement is next. Don't know what the name of the settlement is. Oh, Condate Verdonum. That's what it is. Okay, we can also disband this boat, because we don't need that anymore. Oh, Lebanon grows because of that. That's good. Alright. Oh, let's save here, because we've actually done some things that were a bit better than when I ended off the turn beforehand. And then we end off the turn. Okay, the British are attacking over there. Malaysia, that is. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. They bribed EO for them? Like, how? Well, it's not going to do them much good, because we're just going to take it back straight away. Right, so SPQR declared war to Britannia.
Who shall die this day?
Oh yeah, we also didn't do this. Fuck! No, he didn't get his 3 trades. Does he get 3 trades again? No, only 2 now. That's unfortunate. Right, shall we declare war on the Senate now? Because this guy needs to go back to capture Uven, but it's just a tiny settlement, and there's this fort, so they can't really like counterattack Batavium straight away. Batavium also needs to disband all of that. And then we need to train some new garrisons. So we'll train 2 of those, and we'll train 4 of those. That should be fine. This is... let's build that. First we'll do the building, and then we'll see what we'll do with them military-wise. We train those 2, get rid of those. Get some archers. Some good archers. Stables as well. We just need to get rid of all those Republican units. They're not really useful to us. Well, not really. They're just not useful to us at all. Also, it's pretty weird that it says Roman as if it's a different culture, because it's not. I will also build stables there. Alright, that's just fine. It's also just town watch, that's good. Trader is still Greek, let's get rid of that by building a better version. Let's get the population up in there. You need to continue moving to Provincium. That's still fine. That's building. Well, that's like stopped building. Wow, there are 3 family members in there, and it's pretty damaged. Right, so next turn we will attack that army and scare it off. Thessalonica's still pissed off. There's a lot of... Yeah, a lot of these good buildings are Greek and we can't build a better version of it, so we just kind of have to leave it like that. It is not that long until they upgrade. That's already Roman. Let's build an aqueduct so that we can get some population surplus and also some extra public order. Let's build a scriptorium, get rid of some corruption and give some more public order. What temple is in here? Temple of Juno. Why did we build a temple of Juno in Sparta? That should have a temple of Mars, to be honest. Oh, whatever. I'm not going to destroy it. There's already a level of awesome temple, so it's just a waste of money and time. Alright, so the fleet can continue to move along the coast. Right. In here, you see the public order was just manageable, so we'll build some roads, connect this up. The zombies are just going to stand here in the river. If they attack, the best chance of winning is, of course, at the river crossing. It's like a weird mix of barbarian and eastern units. This city is full. Although it is actually quite alright, the public order is pretty manageable. I mean, there are only 3 legionnaires in there. And of course I did this. 85, 80, 65. Okay, so we can't do it like that. So we have to actually put some guys in there to keep it under control. Cartagonova also needs some buildings. You could do with a better temple. Get them used to the Roman gods. Also, Martius still has a bunch of barbarian buildings, which we are going to get rid of. Get an archery range in here to replace that practice range that's there. And then we need better barracks. We need better all military buildings and a wall around the city, and then it's fine. Some Breva. is already fully built up, so we're going to replace barbarian buildings instead. Okay, so this attacked. It's at least warband and some mercenaries. We have not much, but we have stone walls, so there's that.
At once, moves depleted, sir.
It's probably from the British assault, that black spot over there. Yeah, I can't train any units from there because the settlement's just too small, so we have to wait for these guys to show up before we can actually leave from there. Alright, so you can move there and build a watchtower so that we can see what's going on there. Right. They are moving their armies around a bit. Yeah, unfortunately we can't leave from here because we need to stay here to keep the public order and also prevent the British from just walking straight in and capturing it again. Really annoying. Also by Lazora, let's take a look here. You also need to replace your archers. And we don't even need to build anything here at all. It is going to take a while until we actually get a better thing, so we are actually going to replace some buildings. Okay, so I believe that's fine. Camp is getting only 4 turns until they have to surrender. I will wait at least. I guess I'll wait 1 extra turn to just like starve them out just a little bit more. Also, I think I will declare war on the Senate now. So otherwise, they're just going to train more of those Praetorian units all the time. So I've trained 1 Praetorian cavalry unit. There it is, and 1 archer. Right. I have saved, so if this turns out to be like a complete disaster, then we can always load up again. There we go. And the gates are open. Why? Oh, I got a spy in the city. That's even better, actually. Although we'll reinforce anyway. Right, outlawed by the Senate. The Senate of Rome, acting on the best interests of Rome and its noble citizens, have declared your faction to be outlaws, and no longer worthy of the name Roman. You are now an enemy of all Romans, and denied all aid, comfort, and defense in Roman lands. The Senate also send you the curse of the gods. So, oh, by the way, you're also... What? Allies and Tatters, Julii and Scipii? And I'm at war with the Scipii. What? The Scipii don't even exist. So yeah, we're at war with the Senate now. But that's actually perfect. I actually kind of forgot that my spy was in there. So, we can just storm into the city. These guys will reinforce, unfortunately, but... Well, actually, no, because the towers... I can never remember... Right, I'll save the game again. No, I won't, actually, because perhaps it won't work. Alright, let's attack. And these guys will show up, but their artillery won't be able to enter the settlements. So that's an advantage. Because I'm mainly afraid of their artillery. Alright. The only question I have is whether the boiling oil still works. I always forget that. When the spy opens the gates of a stone wall, I never remember whether the boiling oil still works or not. So we'll just send the mercenaries through, and then guess what happens. Because those other guys have to come in from the battlefield. They won't be in the city straight away, so we have time to run in and capture the gates with the mercenaries.
Men, we face adversity. A band of brothers dedicated to the warrior's code of strength and victory. But we will never know defeat while we stand together. This day we add another triumph to the history of our people. We will be honored as men. There stands the army of the Roman Senate. They are worthy enemies. They think their walls are enough to stop us. They should think again. There are more of them than there are of us. So be it. We will fight like lions instead of men. Yet, for all that, one of you is worth more than any number of them. Skills, valor, and honor still count for something in war. The enemy will try to conserve their strength by firing at us. We must close and fight them hand to hand, like true men. Those people have never met us on a field of battle. After today, they will flee at the sound of our approach.
He still fucking starts with, "Men, we face adversity." I've never heard him say that phrase a single time before I started this Let's Play, but when I did start this Let's Play, I've never heard anything else than that. He always says, "Men, we face adversity." And I've never heard a single other, like, line from any of my generals, ever. And it's really weird, because I've never heard that phrase before. And now I'm hearing it, like, a million times all over. Alright, so, take 2 on retaking Rome. Well, not retaking. Oh, they not even put the light auxiliary on the walls this time. Oh, this time they put the Triaria in front of the gate. That's even worse, actually. Stop, 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 stop. Out of the pseudo, get back here. We have to scare those Triarii off. This time they put the light auxilia on the plaza, and they put the Triarii on the gates. Yeah, I was planning to shoot the... I knew that it was going to be difficult to deal with all these Praetorian cavalry, but my plan was to save... Because the general usually... I add, because he didn't do that last battle, but they usually stay on the plaza the whole time. But this guy didn't. He decided, oh, let's attack the cavalry of the guy. Because I'm an asshole. What the hell? Now he suddenly can't fire at him anymore? When they were over here, which is like the impossible angle, they could hit him for some reason, but now they can't. Okay, some of them can hit him. Can hit him now. I pressed backspace, but it didn't work. Okay. So yeah, we'll just shoot through here to scare them off. Because once they lose some men, they should run away. There we go. Alright, so you come over there. Can you perhaps go like a bit over there and that way, and then maybe you can hit him? I've pressed play like 15 times, game. Form testudo. No, we can't hit him, for fuck's sake. Alright, archers on the side. These guys move over. Oh, of course. Of fucking course. Just when I'm getting all of that in fucking position. Alright, so you keep moving. You go this way. I told you... Yes, about to say. I told you to fucking move. Shoot. No. And no. I know what you're thinking, and we're not going to do that. Alright, good job. Stop. Alright, this time they move away a lot further. That's good. Still, sending only one dude in is not a really good idea, so I will send some guys to help him out. Also move them into Studio and move them closer. So that when that guy... Alright, you're done moving. Form to Studio. You're getting you guys stuck. Always amazing. Formed us 2 though. Please don't let the boiling oil work. Of course those faggots come back. Alright, good job, good job. Get in there, get in there. Stop, 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 stop. What are they doing? Ah, they're fucking attacking! Ah! That's not what I wanted. Alright. Yeah, we can't really help out because... Ah! Victory is almost certain. Spears versus swords. That means that swords win, but apparently not because they're Triarii. Fuck off! You gotta be kidding me! We should be easily able to beat Triarii. These are legionaries! Do you need to fucking spell it out for you? Now I have to lose a whole bunch of men to the towers to save these assholes because they can't win against Triarii. Right. Of course, you're gonna like... These guys are gonna be like... They're gonna stand back in line. That's the wrong guy. You need to continue fighting. Those guys need to continue to run through. Because they're gonna wait in line to be killed by the Triarii in the tower. So we need to move them forwards. Look at how many guys the Triarii are killing! Spears shouldn't be able to beat swords this easily, especially fucking legionaries. There we go. Fucking hell, man. Were these guys like fucking experienced to the max or something? What the hell? I've never had so much trouble with fucking Triarii. Just Triarii. Come on. Just still eager. They're being cut down by I don't know how many guys just now. They're still eager for some reason. The game is now telling me that all of these guys are that all these 3 units are worse than this one unit of Triarii. I have a feeling that these guys have like got like silver experience or something, because there's no way in hell that they're having such an easy time beating my legionnaires. That is just impossible. They have to have a lot of experience, because otherwise it just doesn't happen. What the hell? Oh, what the fucking hell? Where the hell did these cavalry auxilia come from? I guess they send them around, but what the fuck? Stop, they're gonna run through the legionnaires. Jesus Christ! How long does it take to break these guys? Only just wavering. There we go, fucking finally. Right, you look at how much damage they've done. Like why? Like fucking why and how? And now of course my guys are still suddenly winded now. Okay, you guys take care of this. Oh yeah, of course, archers don't. I don't know what you're doing, but that's not what I told you to do. Alright, you move your ass up that tower. Fucking 42 men left remaining. What a fucking joke. Those Triaria must have had, like, I don't know how much experience, because there's no way in hell that they are at such an easy time defeating my legionnaires. They must have had, like, a lot of experience. Just fucking hurry up! I don't care if you're information, just get up! Look at how many guys I'm losing through here! They're supposed to be, like, extremely fucking armored. These towers don't give a fucking damn. Yeah, no fucking shit, we're under attack. There we go! Fucking finally! Holy shit on a fucking stick! Right, this battle's already going worse than the last one. That's a great motherfucking start, isn't it? Right, triple speed. Can't be bothered to wait for this bullshit again. You also have to click 5 million times for on the play button before it actually works again. Alright, once again you're gonna run around. This time we are not going to send the cavalry through here, because then these guys will just rush somehow realize where I am. They rush immediately and they fucking attack me. And also this faggot will do that. So no, we're gonna keep everyone together this time. I go over here, defeat those guys on that little, like, miniature plaza, hold out for there, and beat them. That's what we're going to do. And we're not going to lose our general. That's also what we're going to do. You and all your cavalry move there. Or press R. That means that you have to run. Just look at that. It's just fucking bullshit. Alright, they're all fresh and warmed up. Move there. And you move there. Archer's gonna go there again. I know that the right flank is now exposed because of course my archers are there and they can't really defend themselves. But I will move the Hostatio, the auxillia over after we defeat the cavalry. Well, actually, you're doing a lot faster than the last time. But it also might be because I've put it on triple speed. Alright, now we're still moving back. That's a good sign. Oh, there we go. Never mind, they're rushing. Because everyone's over here now. Alright, keep running, guys. If you do so, you might be able to make it a lot faster than before. Alright, so legionnaires are getting in position. How's this flank? These guys are still fucking around, so that's good. That's what I want. Exhausted now, yeah. Right, come on. Don't you want to come through these gates? Take me out? Try to take me out? You're the Equites that attacked me last time. A bit far behind this time. Right. The Signifanus and Surian are almost there. I was about to say, run. There we go. We got the gateway. So now the towers will shoot those guys. Meantime, you guys get a bit of a rest. It's always nice. And you're all fresh again after that short sprint. Good. Keep my general behind the lines. We're not gonna be able to be fucking sniped by the enemy general with Praetorian cavalry, which is for some reason a lot harder to kill than others Praetorian cavalry that I fought. That sounds like a plan, doesn't it? Alright, for some reason they're not rushing anymore, they just like want to take their time. And hopefully the towers can now get some kills. Just some free kills, always nice. I mean, they're fucking destroying my guys who have like 2 times better armor than these guys. So I would fucking sure hope so that my tower can get some kills. It is getting some kills, not as many as fucking shooting these guys, even though these guys' armor is 10 times better than this. But alright. So smoke in the back there. I guess that's the Vesuvius in the background. I mean, it's not that close to Rome, but that's the only volcano that's near here. Don't even know where they're going. They're just going in this weird... Oh, I've still got my mercenaries outside. Well, go try to kill my mercenaries. That's a good idea. Alright. They're gonna not come over to us. Perhaps they want to go after my mercenaries for some reason. I mean, I'm fine with that. At all. Totally. I'm totally fine with that. Because my tower can just get some kills. And that gives me time to snipe the Plaza of Rome. This time what I'll do is I'll send the auxillia in, the spearmen, to fight that. I'll send the legionaries around the sides to like lock him in place, and then I'll send my general on the flank to capture and kill him. And we'll take out the light auxilia as well. And then we have to hold this for a couple minutes, and then we're done. That's a better idea. Auxilia! Alright, auxilia. Get a good rest, because you're going to fight Praetorian cavalry in a second. I mean, of course, this is also my tower, so this is also going to get some kills. Of course, my auxilia aren't as much of a good fighter, even though they have a bonus against cavalry because they're spearmen. They still are up against Praetorian cavalry, and that's not easy to beat. Yeah, I do think they're going for my my Samnite mercenaries. That's fine. I mean, that's totally fine. They don't want to rush me and catch me off guard? Sure. Go for it. Okay, here come their guys. Archer auxilia, fire at will. I was about to say, you should be able to hit them. Oh, they're shooting at the general. Oh, guys, don't shoot at that. Guys, shoot at that. Don't shoot at that. That's bad. Yeah, look what you've done. Look what you've done. You've ruined us now. There we go. Of course, like arrows is not going to do a lot of damage against Praetorian cavalry, general bodyguards, dudes. Alright, I believe there must be army barracks in Rome as well, so we should easily be able to retrain everything we lose during this battle. Right. Even though it started off worse, this battle's going very well. Alright, here comes the general. Auxilia, attack! Show me what you're made out of! Legionnaires! All of you, just fucking go! 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 Why are you guys all the way over here? You're supposed to attack. Alright, I'll move the archers back. Because they're a bit too close to the fight. We've almost destroyed all of that, so that's good. 75 remaining. 70. Good job. We're the way down to 60. No, not you two. Wow, look at this. Look at that. There we go, nice.
The leader is dead. No honest Roman will weep even though he was a countryman.
Indeed. Alright, come on. Kill the last of them. Just one guy, come on, hurry up. We need to take care of the control of the plaza. Just one dude, hurry up, man. There we go. Hold ceasefire. General, move your ass. Cavalry, take care of the light auxilia. They're of course running away now because they don't have the bonus from the plaza. So here are the exhausted Triarii. This is... There we go. Making short work of them. There we go. Alright, you got control of the plaza. Now we want to keep everyone out, so we will secure all the entrances to the plaza. Alright, Roman cavalry moves over here. The general moves there. Auxilia come there. Archers move there. There we go. We've taken control of Rome. And if these guys are still going to mess around with my mercenaries, then we should have no problem waiting out 3 minutes. Then Rome is ours. Man, holy crap! Those Triarii over here. Man, they gave me a hard time. Look at that. They must have been very experienced. I mean, they stood there. They stood up against the legionnaires with spears. Yeah, these guys aren't even interested in coming in, so... We've taken Rome! And we didn't even have to deal with both of the reinforcing armies, because the second reinforcing army is of course still waiting to arrive. We're fighting somewhere. Oh yeah, there we go. Good job, Samnites. Kill the general, Samnites! Kill the general! Yeah! It's pretty funny because Samnites are a very, very, very old enemy of Rome. When Rome was still a kingdom. They were like another Greek Latin faction, yeah. Well, we didn't see that. Well, we saw that one coming. Yeah. We did. They did defeat their Equites. Where the hell are the Equites? I mean, I don't care about the mercenaries. Right. Only a couple seconds left, and Rome is ours. Holy shit, where the hell was this guy been the whole time? Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And we end the battle.
Your victory could not have been in more doubt, and yet the gods finally smiled on your efforts.
There we go. Cornelius Maxentius is dead, which I bet was the leader of the Senate. And by that falls the Roman Republic and rises the Roman Empire. We will exterminate Rome. There we go. Resistance futile in Rome and the SPQR is destroyed. The Roman Republic has fallen and has made room for the Roman Empire. The birth of an empire. Right, of course we will change our capital to Rome. Look at how much population, like how much our people like us. Of course, the Temple of Jupiter is going to be constructed here. And we shall retrain all of the men that were lost. Also, oh, we actually will just like shuffle around some units. Oh wow, we've recovered everyone that we lost in that cohort. That's pretty amazing. There we go. All right. Also, now that we're next to Capua, we can retrain them for with better armor. But yeah, of course, there's no culture penalty because everything is Roman. So we're only going to improve the public order by building the things. So we do not have to. You see, the entire Senate thing is grayed out now, of course, because we don't need to look at the popularity of the people anymore. We don't have to look at anything. Yeah, you have to update that graph a bit. Financial. Anyway. Right, so the Republic of Rome has fallen and has made way for the Roman Empire.
Killer waiting for orders.
Right, so this guy, once he has retrained all of his units and also given them the armor upgrades for Capua, we'll send them back to Eophevum so that we can recapture it because the British bribed it. Also, we'll have to deal with this. Guess that's also going to be alright. Yeah, we're still waiting for this. Yeah. Alright, so that's the end of this episode. So we've taken control of Rome. Rome is our capital now. The Senate is gone. The Roman Republic is no more. Say hello to the Roman Empire in 205 BC, which is like almost a century earlier than what actually, like more than a century earlier than what happened. Then at least around 150 years or something earlier. And we haven't even defeated Carthage just yet. The entire history is upside down, but that's the point of Rome to the war. So, alright, so we have captured Rome. The Senate is gone. We don't have to worry about their stupid missions anymore. Actually, what is do we like improve financially? Oh yes, we do improve financially. Wow, a lot actually. Very nice. Alright, so in the next episodes we are going to retrain this army, make sure it's battle ready again. Then we'll take Eophevum back, so to make sure that the British actually wasted a whole bunch of their money because they bought it. And now they're going to lose it straight away. We will defeat this siege here in Alasia, and then we'll go to Conde Redonum with this legion as soon as possible to take that. In the meantime, we are going to fight off the Spanish here. They haven't really attacked just yet. I prefer to keep it that way, but this guy has to move over here to this settlement, which is Scalabis. Take that, then they have to move over to Asturcia, which is the capital of Spain, and then we will go to Numancia, and then Spain is destroyed. But in the meantime, their reinforcements will arrive, because the reinforcements are on their way. The proper units. And also at the meantime, in the next episode, we'll also defeat that, and in the next episode, we will fight this battle, taking the final settlement of Thrace. Defeat this army of the Dacians, and we will use both legions to push the Dacians back. This guy is going to go for these 3 settlements over here, and this guy is going to capture Campus Scythii, and then probably this one later on, and then this is still Scythian, I believe. Yep. This is Dacian over here, and so is this. So these 2 legions will defeat the once mighty Dacian kingdom. This guy is going to defeat the mainland forces of the Britons, and this guy's going to defeat Spain. And afterwards, and after that's done, he's going to help out defeating the British, probably landing on British soil as well. And then this entire area is Roman. Then we can retake Sicilia, and then we can think about capturing Anatolia and actually taking care of our actual main rival, Carthage. Even though our main rival is right now is probably Egypt, but whatever. Of course, Roman Carthage, we cannot live in the same world. We cannot have one world where there are Romans and Carthaginians peacefully living next to one another. That's just impossible. Anyway, that's going to be it for this one. Hope you Romans enjoyed the battle. Hope you Romans enjoyed the battle at Rome there. Click the like button if you did. Subscribe to be part of the Roman army so you never miss any videos. You can do that by clicking the subscribe button on the left of the video or the subscribe button underneath the video. See you later, Romans. Ave!